everybody, welcome to another recap of American Idol. The 70 Chucklehead hopefuls are on a bus to Vegas. So they're going to be performing music from the 50s. Questionable. I think some of those songs were from a little bit earlier, but I'm not going to say anything. They're going to do all this on the set of Viva Elvis that's performing in Vegas right now. I guess it's right now. So Cowboy's asleep on the bus and somebody's, a little fly in his ear, and he was like, whoosh, he almost broke her nose. That could have been bad. That Cowboy, he's got a little weird streak on him. I really don't like the guy. I don't like his talent and I don't like his personality. Just saying. Alright, so they were instructed to form groups of 3 or 4. And they get to wear costumes. This is no small production. Alright, so the first group up was Skylar, not Colton's sister. Colton Dixon, if you don't remember him. He's the little spider monkey guy. Their group, those two guys made it through. They lost one of their members though. One. Jeremy Rosado was in the next group with David Leathers Jr. They sang Rockin' Robin. There was 4 in their group. They were all through. It didn't seem like they were making a lot of cuts right away. It was kind of weird. Adam Brock, Erica Van Pelt, Angie Zeiderman, Shelby Twetton. They all made it through. But you know what has not changed from year to year? The fake out. And Randy really sucks at it. He tried to fake out Angie Zeiderman. Ooh, she's different. Alright, now Skylar Dixon, Colton Dixon's sister, is up with Brielle. I didn't see her mom today. And some other chick. They were the Andrews sisters. Both of those guys made it through. I think all 3 of them made it through. Then they showed some cuts. I didn't really recognize any of the names, so I'm not going to go into it. Elise Testone, Reed Grimm, Eben, Haley Johnson were up next. That was like the dream team for day 1. They had a super fun little production, and they were all through, but, I just don't know what it is about Reed Grimm. I mean, he just creeps me out. I'm sorry. He's very talented vocally. I just cannot watch him though. He's just super creepy. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's creepy. Alright, now Cowboy Richie and Giant Jermaine were a team. I know they said groups of 3 or 4, but these guys didn't have a group to go to, so they let them have a group of 2. And they're both baritones. Low tenors. They had a rough ride getting their act together between the 2 of them. It was okay. I'm really surprised they kept Cowboy, to tell you the truth. I thought Jermaine was excellent. He sounded just like Barry White. But Cowboy, I thought he was a little shaky on the vocals. But I guess they decided to keep him for drama. Come on, there's still plenty of cuts to be made. They'll keep him on for a little drama. Alright, you gotta keep that in mind too as you're watching this. Some of these people are not that great. But if they've got big personalities, they're gonna keep them a little bit longer because it's drama. Alright, this group they showed for about 2 seconds, and that was Hallie Day and Bailey Brown and some other chick. They were all through. DeAndre Brackensick. Where have I seen you before? Have you, audition for X Factor? I think that might be where I've seen him. And Christ, can he flip his hair anymore? He's gonna get a brain bruise. They did this, his group did this Buddy Holly song. I did not like the arrangement whatsoever, but they were all through. Alright, so now is when the rug gets pulled out from under everyone. The judges say, if tomorrow's peeps are better, y'all are out. Okay, so immediately I'm thinking, oh, well, they got to get rid of Cowboy, right? We'll see. So the next group of 4 guys that I did not know did Jailhouse Rock, and one dude didn't make it. Then the next group, it seemed like they did a bunch of Elvis songs in a row. It was another group of 4. They all made it. They sang Burnin' Love. Then Blue Suede Shoes was up next with Joshua Leday and Shannon McGrain were in that group. They both made it. All right, now there was the all-girl group. Brittany Kellogg, you know, remember the single mom of 2? Jessica Phillips, her boyfriend had the stroke. Or is it fiance? I'm not sure. And then some other chick. Everybody made it except for Jessica Phillips. And boy, did that girl have a little attitude on her. They don't want artists. And come on, it's a freaking show. You can't take this serious. So I'm just here for a record deal. Well, I hope you get one. I mean, if that's what you're there for. All right, Lauren Gray, Matheny. I don't even know if that's how you say his name because I've heard a few different versions already. And some other chick got caught up with the vocal coach from hell. This lady is out of control. She's got to have a little patience, I think. Let me remind you, vocal coach from hell, those who can't do, teach. And those who can't teach are coaches. All right, so Matheny got cut. I have to say I'm not surprised that he wasn't cut sooner. All right, now the former MIT group, minus Cowboy, plus some other guy, is up. And they had the mean lady vocal coach. But she freaking loved them, especially Heejun. What's not to love? Come on. All right, so Jiren's in that group, Heejun, Phil Phillips, the other guy, they were all in, and they they showed so much gratitude to that vocal coach at the end. I think they're all going to be getting an apartment together. I don't know. All right, now's the dream team from day 2. That would be Creighton, Jen Hirsch, Nick Boddington, and Aaron Marcellus. They were phenomenal. And they were all through except for freaking Nick. Are you kidding me? That's total BS. They all should have been through. BS. All right, more cuts because that was the end of all the groups, but they kept too many people. They can only have in the 40s. So to get it down to 42, they also had to get rid of, after they told you it was safe, Skylar, yes, Colton's sister this time, Angie Zeiderman, too many piercings, Johnny Kieser, he was mostly pretty face, I think. J-Ron Jackson, I don't know, I wouldn't have cut him. And Brittany Kellogg, she was a little bit shaky in her group. I'm surprised that they didn't cut her then. But she had also a little bit of an attitude, just like that other girl in her group, Jessica Phillips. It's a show. I don't know how many times this season I'm going to say, it's a show. All right, so that brings the number down to 42. Now next week, it's the one final performance. So I guess after next week, we'll be ready to go live. So that means potentially another 3 to 4 hours of this. Just to get to the top. All right, and let's see. And Steven's ass. I really didn't need to see that. Till next week, much love.